What's the meaning of life? It's fascinating to sit back and watch what has happened to this world. And you'll watch many people just operate like an NPC. And all of these people sold their souls. Yeah. We're going to have a very deep discussion today. Might save someone's life today in this episode, might change someone's life. Many people did not see this. You didn't see it coming. But all of these people in the world sold their souls, every one of them. You see, on the internet, there are certain things, and you might have an image in your mind about this. You know, like some of those weird parties, those weird rituals under the ground with glip glab, right? It's these people, right? But the fact of the matter is, Light Warriors, this is not about the weird parties, right? You know, you ever hear about those things out there? This is not about the weird people under the ground worshiping glip glab. No. This is about all of these people in society have sold their souls. And now they're soulless. And they walk around like an NPC. Maybe one of those people are hearing this podcast today. Let me be the one to smack out of it, okay? It's going to be very deep today. I appreciate everyone coming on. Wasn't always about the spookables and the heffalumps. And in this episode, I want to focus to begin with the great words of Carl Jung. The greatest privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truthfully are. And in this society, there are so many people that actually aren't living the way that they were destined to live, a representation of the soul, and they go about their life and they sold their soul. They sold the soul for social media attention. They sold the soul for fake transactional marriage. They sold the soul for a paycheck in a workplace that you were doing this and you sacrificed for your family. And, and the years went by, and then you were discarded, right? They laid you off. And there you were, your relationship with your children, your relationship with your wife, right? All these things fell apart. Very deep episode today. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss ascension, psychology, and quantum shifting. I make these lessons relevant for everyday life people. Poppy loves you. Thank you for the super chat. I love you all. If you donate $1 sticker chat to Michael today, it will make me smile. Unconditional love always shines through. Just keep going, kid. I appreciate the super chat, Poppy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate everyone clicking the like button. Very grateful for that. Deb1111, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. 1111. It's time to move from the robotic life. Let's leave that robotic life right now in this episode, right? And now we're going back to our soul, the inner child. When you look at those superheroes, right? I'm speaking to your inner child today. Your inner child. So many people have lost their souls. And the first thing I want to talk about is the social media attention. On social media, people, they have to keep up with the Joneses, I believe is the term. And what they're posting and how they portray themselves on social media is not their soul's essence. And you think that you could keep up with this image. There are content creators that are out there that are posting a bunch of crap to fit into algorithms, to pump fear. And you have the modern woman going for lust. Look at all those social media platforms, and what is pushed up into the world. Cliff, I'm so grateful for the super chat. I love you, brother. Source Shield, thank you for the super chat. Grand Rising Warriors, Source Frequencies United. So this episode is really rocking right now, and I'm gonna be teaching things that maybe you never heard before, and this method of waking people up, it's really going to support you on your journey so that you don't lose your soul. There's so many people losing their souls right now. Timmy G, I love you. Keep spreading the truth, Uncle Mike. I appreciate that very much. I'm going to give you an example today, and I want everyone to look into this. I see a lot of, I'm just going to start the episode off with the modern woman. And in this world right now, there's a lot of this goes to the lust on Instagram, right? You sell your body on OnlyFans, right? You sell your soul. And you cannot keep up with this. Your high commander is here, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to break. You're going to break. There's no way, and if you are the divine feminine, that you don't get caught up in this. Your nervous system cannot sustain. When you sell your soul and you try to keep up the image, try to keep up living a certain way. And I want everyone to focus on this. All right, years ago, right, there was we were in more of a wholesome world back in the day. But there's a great lesson I want to teach the world. There was an episode of a world famous show called Saved by the Bell. Do you remember Saved by the Bell? Poppy, I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone sending the super chats. The perception of reality. I love that name. It's such a truthful thing. Fitbrit1111, thank you so much. #1 Truth Channel. We love this channel. We love Michael. Happy birthday, Poppy. Poppy, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Poppy. I love you. Happy birthday. So in today's lesson, right, Mr. D's going to direct you. There was a TV show, Saved by the Bell. And some of you might see the reruns, you might see this, right? And there was an episode where, Carla, thank you so much. I'm very grateful, Carla. On Saved by the Bell, there was an episode. And in this episode, there was a character. Her name was Jessie Spano. Some of you remember Jessie Spano. And in lighter times, she was a girl that was trying to be perfect. And she had to study and do her extracurriculars and all of these things that were, she wanted to be perfect. She wanted to be in studying and get the highest grades. Then they had to do like this glee club. She had to do this performance, and she kept running. And she tried to do the best. And then she was taking these caffeines, these drugs to keep up, stay awake. I got to stay awake. And her friends, said, no, this is not healthy for you. Eventually, Jessie Spano, she broke down, and they had to put on a performance at night, and you see in the episode, the Zach Morris comes in, and just as her friend, and he's like, get up, we got to do this performance. And she was like passed out cold, so tired that woman was, right? And she goes, no, I got to get up, I can't. And he goes, no, what are you doing? And she, I got to take these pills. And then she just totally breaks down, and she reaches the breaking point. Watch that, and feel that. And that episode, that was like lighter times where, this girl is an example of she just wanted to work hard. She wanted to study, get in a certain college, right? She wanted to be, not let her friends down and do all these extracurriculars, and she wore herself down. And she reached the breaking point. Now that was a representation of like more of a classy woman. But now look on social media, how you doing? You see these dirtbag women, and you think you're going to hold up this image forever? Eventually, all illusions fade. You can't hold up this image forever. I encourage everyone. The episode is entitled Jesse's Song. You could see like a 3-minute clip on YouTube. Jesse's Song. And you watch that woman break down. Across the world, you are going to see. It's just the truth. A lot of people are laughing. It's just the truth. When you, especially if you're the divine masculine, if you can't be manipulated by lust, you look at them like clowns. You ever see the clown world? You ever see the clown shows? So, but when we look at this example, right, and there are actually good people. Through mainstream media, they're taken out of their feminine. So in this world, we are in a world where the men are too much in their feminine, and then you have the women that are too much in their masculine. All right? And what you have to understand, right, is the divine feminine and masculine are energies that we have to hold with balance. And if you are out of balance, it doesn't matter what these fake social media influencers tell you, what they tell you on mainstream media, what they tell you on CNN, what they tell you, all these things. Eventually, when the physical body is out of balance, your soul, you will break. You will break. Sometimes in life, we think, the people that went to these creepy parties. Oh, the people under the ground, they did the weird stuff with glip glab under the ground. But I'm here to tell you, there's millions of people around the world that have already sold their soul. Why don't you smash the like button to push this message forward today? Caroline, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. I appreciate you, Caroline. Appreciate you being here. Elizabeth Empath writes, follow God. Thank you for the super chat. I'm very grateful. Darkly Mystic Truth. Happy birthday, Poppy. And thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for the beautiful super chats today. It's a very powerful episode, and we're going to help a lot of people. Let me be the one to snap you out of it. Okay? So I would say the number one thing that people are selling their soul. See, you're doing it for the image. And that's not what your soul. So when you have to show up every day, see, we have to show up every day, right? So I made a legacy out of this. I show up every day in the vibration of authenticity. What you want to do is you want to show up every day in the vibration of authenticity, your soul. Look at those superheroes, right? Those are your inner childs, right? And your high commander is here to lead. I'm talking to your inner child today. Don't you want to actually be who you truthfully are? Instead of worrying about the image, some people think, oh, you fall for the illusion. You can't keep up with this. Eventually you will break. Fake transactional marriage, fake transactional relationships. You sell your soul. Once again, you sell your soul to be in a fake transactional marriage or relationship. There are people in this world, there's many divine feminine, they felt like they sold their soul. They got in that marriage. Right? There's many men in this world, you were taken to the cleaners, right? You lost half your pension, bro. You lost half your pension, right? And these stories of the unheard stories of these men that were taken advantage of, right? So what we need to do is you don't sell your soul. See, some people say, marriage is so sacred. Well, there is a sacred union. Do you know about sacred unions? Click subscribe. Do you know about sacred? I'm not talking about crap transactional things. I'm talking about sacred unions. But in this modern society, there are people that sold their soul for that satanic ring of Saturn, right? That satanic matrix marriage, right? You sold your soul for that marriage. You sold your soul for that relationship. When I go out in the world, I don't care about the arm candy. I don't care about this broad, I could further your career. Look at me. Ooh. I go for the woman, right? You got to go for the girl that drives you, that say, I want to become a better man. This girl is the energy, it's the rib. You put it in the system, and now you're able to build, you're able to teach, you're able to lead. It's an inexhaustible source of energy, like the Son of God. This is the Christ energy today. There are so many people that have lost their souls. Okay? And you will feel it. It doesn't matter about the numbers. There are people on social media. You will see them today. And I see some people, I don't know how to do this work, right? They go on Facebook Reels and they break down how they create an illusion. They get all these numbers. Ooh, I have all these numbers on social media. Ooh, it's all fake. It's all an illusion. And they sell their soul for a social media presence. If you're hearing this message today, I'm so grateful if you click subscribe and smash into that like button, because we're going to keep it at 100 here. We're going to keep it at 100 here. So many people in this world, right? Melanie writes, it's all for the money. In your life, right? Money is a tool. In your life, money, and you know how you live your life. And I'm here to tell you, when I teach truthful, authentic quantum manifestation on this channel, it's not about the money. It's not about the more. It's actually about your nervous system. The money, the wealth is about your nervous system, that you feel safe, that you have enough, that you could go into the store and buy the expensive, healthy food, and not have to settle for, and you will see this if you're a person, you go into the supermarket, you have to navigate through the poison to find the actual foods, and when you find the actual foods, the price is probably higher. So every aspect of the matrix, right, is designed a certain way. So when you're obtaining wealth, when you're obtaining the money, it's not about the greed, it's not about to have more, all the fancy stuff. I gotta carry an illusion. I don't do this stuff, right? And I catch a lot of the modern woman. I'm a single guy. I go out there, right? Let me encourage a lot of the divine masculine. Pretend like you're poor, right? Make sure she loves you for you, bro. Make sure she hit the like button. Make sure she loves you for you, bro. Don't go around. I got the fancy. First of all, you're throwing your money away with the image car, right? And I talked about this the other day. Right, I got everything I need there, right? But you don't have to buy that. I paid an extra 15 grand for the fancy L for the Lexus, right? Instead of the Toyota, whatever it is, right? So it's all fake. Make sure you don't need that. If you are the Sigma male, right? You don't care about this. You don't care. You got to have a girl that don't you want to actually be loved? I see this. I was just talking to my friend before I went live on the air, and we all see this, right? It makes you nauseous. It makes you actually nauseous. A lot of these modern women, they don't actually love you. They're just a parasite. A lot of these beta males that create an illusion. Ooh, I created an illusion, right? I'm not actually a real man, right? And then you fall for it, right? It cuts both ways. That was a song years. It cuts both ways. You are trapped in a loop. There are people that are afraid of being single. Do you know this? And they will just to hold on to someone. That's why you have to be the light warrior. If you are a person like myself and nothing outside of you dictates who you are. Happiness, write it down. Happiness doesn't come from others. Happiness comes from how you experience yourself. I told you I could be the last man standing on this earth. This is a different vibrational frequency. What is your content of character? Write this down. Look at it every single day. So if I'm gonna fix your brain. This guy's pretty tough. I'll slap this. I'll give you the spiritual slap here. This is not a channel like all the other fake ones that are out there. Okay. So if you're getting triggered, buckle up. Okay. Take it. All right. Some people can't handle Uncle Mike. It's all right. You got to handle it. Happiness doesn't come from others. Happiness comes from how you express yourself. I'm a world famous content creator. I don't have to come out here like all the other robots. Oh, I'm a spiritual leader. I'm a this. Get the heck out of the way, son. I got to be me, right? I got to represent myself the way. Someone's got to smash a like button. Someone's got to hear this today. This is how you have to be. The true happiness in life is say, finally, I could express who I truthfully am. I don't have to worry about I got to walk around with a fake girl, right? I have to walk around. Some women feel like, I'm running out of time, or I gotta settle for this beta male over here. And your soul, you got to have your feminine intuition. I'm talking to you, divine feminine. You got to have your feminine intuition up. Don't you see that he's a loser? Got to wake up today. You sell your soul. You sell your soul for the ring. You sell your soul for the social media presence. I don't care if anyone doesn't like this. This is the truth today. I told you before I went live. I told you last night. We're dropping truth bombs today, baby. Do you love these truth bombs? Do you love them? Click the like button. Diane, thank you so much for the super chat, Diane. Diane writes, cleared out the crap. Just being my authentic self. Keep telling it like it is, Michael. Love you, Our Everyday Lives family. I appreciate that, Diane. Okay? Now, this what we're going through, if you feel, so you are going to feel this in the heart. You are going to feel this in the heart. It's not going to feel comfortable. It's not going to feel comfortable. Never sell your soul. Never sell out. And I'm here to tell you, well, there are millions of people in this world that have sold their soul. And just because you didn't go to those weird parties, what the heck are they doing those parties? Anyone know? What the heck's going on over there? Right? No. You do it by not expressing your inner child. This is the work. Because this work that I'm putting out here, a lot of people, they like to see all this dramatic stuff. What's going on all here? They look at the celebrities and all. Now, what I do here on this channel is about your everyday life. You're the one that sold your soul. Get the heck off Instagram, right? Oh, you sold your soul for that ring, right? It's all transactional. It's not your. There are so many people over the years that write in the comments. I hope someone writes in the comments today. Write it in the comments today. There's some weird stuff going on out there. You might be an empath like me. You stay away from people. What's that over there? People. I'm going to stay away from those people. Is that you? We are a community of empaths, highly sensitive people. I met even these tremendous guys, 6'3", jacked, muscles on the muscles. We're all the same. We're all the same. So when you go out in the world, don't judge people by how they look, right? You're going to have to feel it, right? Chris Mason 777 knows the answer. Everyone, look, another 77. Hit up the 777s. We are going through the gates right now, all right? Today, you are going to learn, okay? You must create, okay? You must create the feeling and you must create the value. You, the person that's getting this, do you remember? Imagination when you were a child. That was the superhero, you know? When people look at me, right? The creative adult is the child that survive. It's your inner child. All the children of the world is you. Like you could be a 50-year-old person watching this. It's your inner child. And earlier in life, there was such a negativity in this world that we're in. It is such a dark negative. But now we're shifting. Now we're shifting away from the fake and we're shifting into the real. Today, I'm talking to your inner child. It's actually the most important thing. Everything that I've easily manifested in my life, it comes from me being a kid. Don't you want to have fun? Woo! No, you got to have fun. And that's that vibrational frequency. Because when you are trying to keep up with the Joneses, when you are the modern woman and you're photoshopping your body and you put it out there and all this other, like you could be sexy, you could go to the gym, you could be healthy, you could work out, and as you should be, right? But when you do this, you don't want that attention. Over the you know, I do this. I just, you know, this is what I do. I get attention. I don't want this attention. All I wanted was my rib. Smash the like button if you resonate with that, bro. I don't want none. I don't want these people. No, stay away from me. I just keep it real here on this channel. I don't want that attention. Nah, stay away from me. Subject to change writes, exactly. I appreciate you. Keep it real. And the most powerful men that I know and all the powerful men in the world they're feeling this because they're actually men that actually love. So those men actually obtain the divine feminine attributes. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, I suggest you click subscribe and understand these energies. Understand who you are. And don't go back. And don't worry about all the social media presence. Don't worry about being defined by a relationship. Everyone that does this, you will break. They all break. Because it's not possible. Why isn't it possible? Your nervous system. I'm giving you the science here on this channel. Okay? Your nervous system is not calibrated to handle it. I go out there, I see these women, and going back to the mask, I'm going to work and I'm going to do this. And they're 50 years old and older, and they can't stop. If you are the divine feminine, I'm going to say this now, I'm going to say it years from now, and your nervous system is not wired like the masculine nervous system, okay? So you have to understand where and regardless of who you are, remember, we're all a different blend of people. I'm speaking to when I come here, right? If you get triggered, you are the problem. I am speaking to millions of people. I don't know who's watching. I'm giving you the energy themes. Okay? Do you understand? So you know who you are. How you doing? Cristal, we are popping the bottles today. 444, hype it up, hype the video. I appreciate you, Cristal. I love that hippo guy. I love you very much. Thank you for that. Do not sell your soul because that's all you got. At the end of this video, I'm going to be leaving some relevant videos that I have done already. And if you haven't watched The War for Your Soul, you might want to watch it on repeat. Because without it, the most precious, you know what the most precious resource in the universe is, ladies and gentlemen? It's the gold, Uncle Mike. No, no, it's the Bitcoin, Uncle Mike. No, 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 it's the XRP, Uncle Mike. No, 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 it's the properties, Uncle Mike. No, no, no. The most precious resource in the universe is your soul. Enter the Archangel Michael. How you doing? You could book that. You could book that. I don't care. I don't care. All the other people that are out there, all this other stuff they get, you got to be, I'm telling you, you got to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to be you. Okay. And you want, it's your inner child. Your inner child holds the key. Your inner child, that's your soul. That's actually your soul. I'm actually a big kid, a ball of love. Then you go out in the world. Here's the world, right? And there was a negative world, a lot of negativity in this world. And then you had to armor up. You might have had to put on the full armor of God, right? Got to armor up, son, armor up. But your soul's essence, you're actually like a ball of love. You want to have fun. But you are in this world of zombies, of NPCs that have sold their soul, soulless. There she is, bro, right? She could have it, but that face has got to be in that phone, bro. That face has got to be in the phone. She can't snap out of it. Let him rot. It's the answer. You can't save no one. So all that could happen here is someone stumbles across this message. That's why everyone that's hitting like, if you share the message today, the only way that it happens is someone stumbles across the message and they have to wake up on their own. I've shared this before and I'll share it forever. Ascension is an inside job. You can't save no one. You can't wake anyone up. They got to wake up organically. Because that's the soul. Because I'm sorry to say, not everyone is destined to wake up. They're destined to be the batteries for the matrix moving forward. You belong to Agent Smith. You no longer have a soul. It's just the answer. Get back in tune. You have to wake up. You have to rise up. Only you can make the change. Claudine Starr, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout outs to the Divine Feminine. I appreciate you. Let's hit that violet flame in the chat, everyone that's here. I'm very grateful today. I'm so grateful today, everyone. I don't believe this. If I could get this, the woodpecker is here. I got to get this. I'm sorry. I know I'm live on the air here. I'm going to post this. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm going to post this on Facebook. I got one. It flew away. The other day, I did a live stream out there. I said, the woodpeckers are here. They just came here, and they were pecking away, and then they flew away. Okay, we're live. We are live. BJ Prickett, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm very grateful. Yeah, it's... You gotta look for the divine signs in our life. And lately, you will see a lot of synchronicities. We are not going to spiritual bypass. I'm talking to you because there will be, listen, I'm not painting with a broad stroke, but a lot of you see the content that's propped up. It's all a lot of this, it's the mainstream. It's a spiritual performance person, not a real person. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So what I'm here to tell you is, eventually, the signs, you, the person, this is the embodiment that I've been telling to the community. These woodpeckers are pecking away on. It's unbelievable. What you need to do, I'd rather be distracted by the animals and not like, sometimes I go out there, the helicopters show up and make noise. What you need to, but it's all the glitch in the matrix. You have to experience it with your 5 senses, not just in your imagination. And I teach about Nikola Tesla, right? Great scientists, but also spirituality is really quantum physics, okay? You could click subscribe today. I teach you quantum physics for your everyday life. You are destined. If you had those imagination, little things, imageries in your brain, right? That actually comes from God, in your inner child. And the reason why you have those desires is because you are supposed to experience it in this life. Your five senses. You don't stop at the, oh, I saw the sign. A lot of people stop at the sign. A lot of people stop at the vision board. Today, you have to get up. You have to embrace the king. You have to embrace the queen that you truthfully are. And let me be the one. Let me be the one to wake you up. I appreciate you. Let me be the one to wake you up. It gives me great joy. And again, over the course of my life, if you say, oh, why's it got to be tough? Well, sometimes we don't want to break the loop until it gets real powerful. I hope I didn't miss someone. The chat is exploding today. I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for everyone hitting that like button. It really helps this message get out today. All right, I'm so grateful. Okay, Diane writes, smash the loop. Smash the loop. You are tuning in, right? I'm telling you, if you sell your soul for all these things outside of you, oh, I gotta make this performance, you will blow out. And you are just in the loop. You are trapped in a loop. And your life, something's got to get really intense. So now because you can't see the loop, you're in the loop, right? So it's got to get real intense. And then you realize, I am looping. I am still attracting the same worthless beta male. I am still attracting the same worthless modern woman. I am still being disrespected in the workplace, right? And used like a human battery. And I'm not appreciated in the workplace. Anything that I'm describing to all the people, look at all the people listening in today. How you doing? Oh, I'm just Mike. Okay, so whatever it is, it's got to get so intense. And you got to say, enough is enough. Look at that, Esther 4:14. Beautiful. Powerful message today. And this message is going to shake people. You see, the most important thing in life is who you become. At the end of the day, right, you are going to see it. We all go through this. Again, authenticity lasts the test of time. I see it across. You want me to train you in your health and wellness, right? Here I'm your consciousness coach, right? If you say, oh, I'm going to coach someone up, working out, being healthy, I see it all the time. It's the law of 80-20. Only 20% of the people in the gym are actually there for their health and wellness, and everyone else is making a performance. In any aspect of life, it comes from a different place. It comes from a different place when it's your soul, or you are just trying to keep up with the Joneses. We have a buddy. I have two friends, right? And one of them is, as he ages, he gets better and stronger and faster. Our other friend, he's going down the tubes, right? And years ago, he was running all these, the running club and all this other stuff. But once he was only doing it because, I want to pick up a girl there, and then he lost it. And now my friend, over the course of time, right, he's running and he's going in a different direction because it comes from the soul. It comes from health and wellness. So you're going to see this. I've seen it. It's just part of my lifestyle. And that's how I could communicate it with others. All right, you're going to see these people. They're going to take this stuff. They're going to do all these things. It doesn't last the test of time. It's just an illusion. Social media, a lot of it is the representation. People present themselves on social media how they want you to think their life is and not how it actually is. Mainstream media, oh, look at they're going to make a big thing over here. And make a big thing over here, and you think it's insurmountable, so that you say, oh, I'm just going to fold. Oh, I'm just little old me. I'm just little old me, you're saying, right? Nah, God says, God says, the meek shall inherit the earth. So that phrase, it's actually part of the frequency here on this channel. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It means the everyday life people shall inherit the earth. Not the fake people, not the people propped up. Here's the celebrities. Here's this. I'm talking right to you. How you doing? The everyday life people shall inherit the earth. Period. The end. And that's really just about authenticity. Just look at the energies. All right. If you do these things, you lose your soul. You become an NPC. You are just a non-playable character. You are not operating out of the soul. You are operating out of subconscious programs, and you are trying. It's always the happiness. I gotta get my ego fix on Instagram. Let me Photoshop. Right? You could do it, but like I said earlier, you will break. Watch that little clip, Saved by the Bell. Very powerful. That was back when the shows were good. What do they put on the TV today? You will learn a lot. And what I do here on this channel, I'm always looking for the quantum code. There's quantum physics here, bro. I see the code. If you're sealed in the forehead, you will see the quantum code. And again, this is not an overnight thing. That's why if it resonated today, we're at the pretty much at the end here. And this is where the people that made it to the end, you're the ones that I'm talking to, right? I appreciate if you hit the like button, and I appreciate if you click the subscribe button, but click the subscribe button because when you do this every single day, it's not a one-day thing, it's an everyday life thing. Now, it's not one-day lives, it's our everyday lives. It's every day. Because there is no finish line. The people in the world that fail, they had a finish line. I'm going to get into the marriage. I got him, hook, line, and sinker. When you do it from that energy, you sold your soul. I'm going to take advantage of these people. Years ago, there was this, what was it called? Enron? Something like that. There was all these companies with the stocks, and they tricked all the people. I think it was Enron years ago, right? So all that stuff, that's not the way to live. You understand? That's not the way to live. Okay, Luna knows the answer. I appreciate you, Luna. When you go out, and if you missed yesterday's lesson, you could watch it, and that was the main idea there. Two types of people in the world. Once again, we see it again in this episode. Are you a winner or are you a loser? Are you an empath or are you a narcissist? I don't know the answer. You know the answer, and your content of character and your everyday life behaviors and actions and deeds, folks, actions and deeds. Don't sell your soul for that. So I appreciate each and every one of you. And to all the Jesse Spanos, Divine Feminine, hope that helped. I feel that, especially in the modern era, the way that it is, the woman, they always attack the woman, all right? And I support the Divine Feminine. All that other stuff no. Jesse Spano. Some of you remember that show, and I hope that helps people look at this. So you're going to have to look at it. Say, wow, they're breaking down. You can't do it forever. You could try. You could disregard everything I said. You could go right ahead and disregard it. You will break. Caroline writes, the truth. It's just the truth. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Check out the videos, relevant videos. Hit me up on Facebook. Our Facebook is growing every single day. Content coming out all day long on Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. Grateful for the support on Patreon. Instagram, check out the turtle. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives. Oh, baby, it's time for the imagination. It's time for the inner child. The inner child is coming back, baby. The inner child is coming back online. The inner child is your manifestation portal. Your inner child is the superhero that's inside of you. And that's what we do here. We're going to keep it at 100. We're going to do the right thing, and we're going to lead with authenticity. So anyone that really does hear this is an authentic channel. I'm grateful for the community support. When you share the videos, find like-minded people, right? I'm just one guy doing this, and when I set forth to do this, I wanted to show the world that you can do it. You don't need all this fancy stuff. Just be authentic. Just be authentic. Just be authentic. Because that's the most powerful force in the universe. You will break. How you doing? NPCs, the soulless ones. And you could do it. You could do everything that you want out there in that fake matrix. But where will it bring you? Back to who? I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep going, kid.